listening to people. You hear me say all the time, ask questions skillfully, listen very
Carefully.
right. Well, what happens is, whenever we start training or whenever we start to talk about things that we're pretty comfortable with, we want to impose that will. We want to push that, and you could be right. But if you don't train and you're not talking the right way so it can be received, then problems come in, okay? Because now you got a mental bout start. Once the mental bout starts, it's literally somebody has to be strong enough to stop and set back and just let it play itself out. Because until that happens, nobody's going forward. So whether we're talking about salesmanship or any other type of relationship, all sales is a relationship. Everything on earth that breathes air is a relationship. Like it or not, somebody is always sold and somebody is always buying. The trick is to compromise. Sometimes you be the salesperson and sometimes you be the buyer. Know when to do which. You see what I wrote on the board today? Make every effort you can before trying something else. Now, yes, these are my words, but I try to keep things as simple as possible because I teach children too, don't I? I mentor kids, right?
Yeah.
But I also mentor adults because sometimes even I need that. So when I write it on the board, I write stuff from my heart, from my spirit. I let my spirit guide me. So when I start talking to you guys, I get pissed off. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. I don't mind saying this. Some of you see me get mad, right? Never be okay with mediocrity. What do I mean by that? Never be okay with mediocrity.
Don't settle.
Don't settle.
Just make it
What you
do.
settling for? What you settling for? Because when you settle for less, you usually get less than you settle for. That's just real. I'm not trying to be fancy. Think about it. The moment you settle for something that was less than what you wanted, whether it was respect, whether it was a car, whether it was a house, whether it was jewelry, it doesn't matter. The moment you settle for less than what you were going after in the beginning, you usually got less than what you settled for. It's worse than what you thought it was that you were settling for. Oh, you know what? Hey, just pick a bed out, baby. Pick one of these things out. Let's get out of here. All right, well, let's just go with this one. Let's just settle for this one. Okay. All right. I like that price. Get it on the truck. Let's go. Right? You get that thing home, put it on the box spring. You make up the bed, put the sheets on, everything's good, right? Go to bed. First night, you go, okay, it's brand new. It's brand new. A couch feels good to sleep on if that's the first time you sat on it. You didn't see people go to sleep on your couch, did you? Now come in the room and tell them that's your bed from now on. Watch what happens. Right? Tell them that's where you sleep. Right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You get somebody walking, and that's all they ever done is walk, catch the bus, right? All of a sudden you give them a Pinto. Here, they love that, don't they?
Yes.
Tell them that's their car forever. That's what they stuck with. While you go and buy a new car, and everybody else around them get new cars. Now all of a sudden that Pinto don't look so good no more. Somebody sold. Somebody bought. Somebody settled. Sometimes you pick the friend. You say, you know what? You're going to be my friend. Now I said, you're going to be my friend. You didn't say I'm going to be your friend. I said, you're going to be my friend. Right?
Yep.
I'm going to do what I can do to make you my friend. Notice I said, I'm going to do what I can do to make you my friend. Good luck. Good luck. Because if she ain't willing to meet me halfway, I'm going to be doing this relationship one-sided. And at some point, I'm going to resent her. And it's not her fault. Because she never said that she wanted to be my friend. I said, I'm going to make you my friend.
Yep.
I'll make you accept me, whether you like it or not.
Oh.
Sorry. You know why that don't work? Because Jesus said it won't work. Even Jesus said, I will not influence your love for me. I want you to love me because you want to love me. I will not make you love me. See, that's biblical. That's the beginning of time. He could influence our decision. He could have made us, make you and say, hey, you will love me and honor me. And you have no choice in the matter, just do it. But when you want something from somebody's heart, you have to give them free will. You have to allow them to make their judgments. Let me tell y'all something. Same thing with the business, right? Last night, we had 19 people. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna touch on this real quick, but I want y'all to see I worked my butt off to get here so I could earn your respect. Now, of course, I want y'all all to like me and even love me, like I will do you. Notice I said I want you to. But if you don't, my sun's still gonna rise in the east and it's gonna set in the west. It's not gonna change. Now, the reason why I say that is because sometimes, you heard me, those of y'all that were around me last night, which are most of you, you heard me say something to the room like, let me say it the way I said it because I don't want to slip on this. We were talking about the 19 minds thinking alike.
Yes.
And even one of the 19 minds doesn't think alike. You don't have a team. You have a weak link. And the team is only as strong as the weakest link. Be careful of who you hang around. Be careful who you associate with. But when they show you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't let it be where you have to be shown over and over and over and over again because you're going further and further and further back. When people say, hey, let's start off, let's talk about what we do, let's work together, let's understand each other tonight. It can't be me against you in any form or fashion. It really can't. The moment it turns into that, it now is a battle that should have never been brought up when you're trying to build a team.